The burial ceremony of late Madam, late Mrs., late whichever one you want to call it, Salome Paulina Agada is on, and people from all walks of lives are gathered together in Benue State to bear farewell, to say goodbye to the late mother. Madam Agada, as others call her, has done a very great job to take care of children, and she was able to witness great grandchildren within the period that God granted her permission to stay on this earth. The church ceremony is on. The rites by the church, the Catholic Church, what they are expected to do for her as last service is on. But I'm not going to just let go without finding out from people around to find out about her. Even the children, how are they faring? You know, it's very known that whatever the mother looks like, so the children will be. Today, the children that we are seeing must be the outcome of the parents, the father and the mother, late Pa Agada, and now late Mrs. Paulina Salome Agada. Let me move out and find out from them. Okay, I have seen one of your name.
My name is Charles Ozemena, Chief, by the way.
I want you to help me look into my camera.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
you can see our people.
Yeah.
Now, Chief, your full name?
Chief Charles Ozemena.
Ozemena.
Yes.
That's a name. We used to be Vanguard staff together at a time. So
Yes,
seeing each other here today make us to reunion. We can call it reunion. But Chief Charles, we are here because of late Madam Salome and Paulina Agada. What can you say about her and the family?
Okay. I have been a friend to the family for quite a while. I understand the pedigree of the family. I understand the quality of the family, and of course, seeing is believing. Our grandmother, mother, and who is being buried today, the service is going on. Salome Paulina Agada was a great woman, because you see her product will tell you the amount of work, amount of quality of a woman that she is, because she's been able to train her children along with her late husband, and today they are great men, they are great women. So what is the joy of a parent? For your children to rise to the top and become responsible children. What is the expectation of a parent is that her children will gather around her to bury her at her old age. 83 years, she has tried. Okay? Even though there is no time you lose a mother that you will feel that it is the right time, or a father. But God knows the best. And this is the time that God has called her. So we can only say, God, thank you, because He says, whether it is good or bad, we should give Him all the praise. We give Him the praise for sustaining her life up to 83. Some of us are praying to get to that 83 and beyond. Okay? Because life is a gift from God. He is the one that bringeth, He is the one that taketh. So now that we are here, we are just here to bid her farewell. So she has come, she has seen, and she has conquered.
Your advice to the children?
Well, first of all, God should provide solace to them. God should provide comfort to them. But she had done her part. It is time now for them to continue the journey. What is the quality of life she lived and she passed on to them? Okay? And this is the time for them now to do what? Take it to the higher level. Because our prayers is that wherever our parents stop, we'll take it higher. Even if your parents, if you come from a very poor background, okay, the expectation is that you should be able to build your family above that level. Okay, she has set the standard, and I'm sure which they are following. It is time now for them to higher it up, and the good Lord will continue to provide for them, grant them long life, grant them the strength, grant them the health, grant them all that they require to march on to this journey of greatness. That's my prayer for them.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Your name?
My name is Augustine John. I am a representative of my younger brother to this burial. My younger brother is an in-law to this family.
What is the name?
His name is Major Augustine Ohegbe of the Nigerian Army.
As a representative who is representing someone, what advice will you give to the children?
Okay, advice I will give to them is that from the testament and life, about the life that I've read from the tribute, and I've heard people talk about Mama since 2 days I've spent in this village, I want to advise them that they should try to continue from where Mama stopped. Mama was like an icon who lived a life that is worthy of emulation. I think from those 2 days that I've spent here, you just cannot talk anything about that family without mentioning the contribution of Mama to this village of Ipari in particular.
And to the children and others, well wisher just like you that are here.
One of the children, that is second son in particular, Mr. Emmanuel Lawrence Agada, is and my younger brother that I came to represent, married from one family. And my prayer for them is that God should grant them the gift of longevity. To me, living 83 years, you have benefited from the gift of long life, and I pray that also the children should be granted such gifts so that they should live even beyond 83 years, and then they should be good. My prayer for them is that those that Mama have assisted during her journey here on earth, that they should not turn their back on the family, on the children, and the community, that they should all together pray that God will give them good health of mind and body, so that Mama's going will mean good thing to them by the grace of God.
Your name?
My name is Simon Umaru.
What do you do in the church?
We are here for the funeral mass of our mother, our uncle's wife who died, I think a month ago, and we are here for the final mass, so that she will go and rest in the bosom of the Lord. That is why we are here for the mass now.
You seem to be one of the key guys in this church.
Yes, it is now the choir master of this church. I based in Abuja, but due to the relationship, and she's my uncle's wife, that is why we have to relocate. We move from Abuja to this place to make sure that we join hands together and to make sure that the choir will sing well, and we take care of the liturgy of the church so that the choir will sing very well, and the mass will go in order. That is why we are here, and we came from Abuja for the past 3 days now. We have been here preparing for the mass.
Now, I want to find out from you, what do you know about the late Mama Salome?
Yes, Mama Salome, she's the mother of all, as far as this Ipari is concerned. She's a mother that takes care of children, and she cares for people, and she's a woman that also do things in the church, and she's well dedicated in the church. Once you mention anything, that she will be the one to stand up and also contribute. Even if she don't have, she will contribute, and she's a person that always wants the church to grow. And she's always in prayer. She prays very well all the time. When you see her in church, she's always with her rosary. With that rosary, I know that yes, she keep on praying, and she pray for the church, and she pray for the family, and she also pray for the children. So Mama, she's always in the church, and she dedicated. And no matter how, even though at the time she was sick, she couldn't walk, but she struggled to come to church and also worship, because she knows that yes, with God, all things will be possible for her. That's why she always comes to church, and she's always serious in her church activities. That is the life of Mama in the church in the parish here, Christ the King Catholic Church.
Well, you seems to be like one of the Mama's child, but maybe not biologically. But what advice will you give the biological children and other children like you of Mama?
Yes, the advice I will give to the children and the family entirely is I want to encourage them to keep on praying for the soul of Mama, Because sometimes when somebody died, you see people will be crying. The only thing Mama needs now is our prayer, so that the angels will welcome her in the paradise. Because if you are crying, your crying will also cause you more harm than good. The only thing you do now is to pray, and also pray for the life of the soul of our Mama, so that her soul will rest in peace. All she needs now is prayer. That is what she needs. And I advise the family and the children should keep on praying for her. Whenever they find themselves praying, they should include Mama in her prayer, so that her soul will rest in peace.
Like I said, I'm going to find out about late mother Salome from people that are in the village or people that they live together. And I'm having with me mothers and father. Ma, your name? Let me just hold this for you.
Elizabeth Ejima Itodo. What I know about Mama, she is a very beautiful woman. Her generosity is okay. She is kind, very industrious.
What will you say about her coming to church and others?
Mama used to come to church every day. She goes from house to house to call others so that they will come and do Saturday work. They clean the rooms, dust everything. So Mama is always punctual to the church, and she's one of the people that work very, very well in CWO. She doesn't play with her Christianity life.
One word for people in Idoma language about Mama.
Mama wochogbonene ochojima ochene logemi alechede de bato to Mama wocholohi.
I need to find out from you, sir, your feelings about late Salome.
Well, it's a mother that people will remember forever, because like she rightly put, she's somebody that collect people. He brought people to Christ, and that thing make people to, you see people around here, the churches recognize her and they remember her forever.
Your name?
My name is Joseph Oche.
Joseph Oche.
Yes.
Mommy, I cannot just without finding out from you. I know you know her very well, but what can you remember about her?
Olanje fukwene o choyebo o chogbonene oke yeme achalewa oge lunwalun oke achelo taito papa so henu lohi egelo o teta obunu teta mapunu a o cholohi lo family ya so abonyo lo ha family a jikugaga.
Without stepping further, I won't go further without asking, what advice will you give to the children?
Erangeje la inu a o choma chala ko tu alabo o wedu malege ye chia keke le la ohio lo ye gen lenu ala ohio lo ya keke la lo ohio ripo.
Ma, she has already used the language to communicate, and you know, in many places they say it is dialect that God hears. But notwithstanding, what can you say about late Salome?
Well, Mama Salome Agada, she's a mother of all, not even one. Her children, other children around her, she drawn them close to herself. Also in the church, she worked very well. You have heard other people have been saying about her. Mama is also a woman that cares for God very well in her life. She enthroned Christ in her home. You see us at the second members here now. Mama doesn't play with God at all. She does all things that concerns God in her home and also outside her home. That's what I know about her very well.
What advice will you give to the children? The children are the offspring, and you mothers say whatever the mother looks like, that's what the children will be. But what will you advise them to do?
My advice to the children is that they should emulate the steps of their mother, because Mama never played with her God. They should follow what Mama did before she died. That's my advice to the children.
I have not asked of your name.
My name is Margaret Ogbonoko.
Well, you have just listened to advice from mothers and the fathers. We still go further to find out from others, but notwithstanding, hold on, let me get others, and I'll get back with the children to talk to you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Bless you.